Well, when you're retaining your semen, you become more filled with life. You become more confident and you become more attractive because your face and your body just has life in it, and for this reason and this reason alone you're going to attract more women. I've noticed that when I go long periods of time I seem to attract more women and sometimes gay men for some reason because of this. Because I've been retaining my semen I seem to attract more women, and the reason is because I become more confident, and I become confident because I have my semen and I'm higher on testosterone, and generally when you retain your semen you have better body language, a better posture, you walk with confidence and anything about you changes. The longer you go, the more easier it is for you to socialize with people and talk to people with confidence. When I was releasing over a year ago, when I was still masturbating, every time I talked to somebody, especially women, I would get nervous, especially around women I liked. I'd get nervous, my voice would thrill. It's crazy, but this practice has actually helped a lot with my social awkwardness and my anxiety, and when I talk to women I can directly look them in the eyes and I can hold eye contact while I'm walking to them, and I can just see in their eyes they're becoming more attractive to me. Another crazy thing that I've noticed, that when I go to a public place I seem to have women turning around and looking at me, and this isn't something that I just make up because I'm just trying to make myself look like a big shot. But I've had friends tell me, "Hey, I just saw those women looking at you and checking you out. I saw those people looking at you." And it's just crazy because they can sense that shit. They can sense that you have that energy within you, and in regards to sexual energy, men are the ones who give energy and women are the receivers. Women are the leech of sexual energy. There are many reasons as to why they become more attracted to you, and I just gave you the first one, and the second reason is because women energy leeches. Women are not used to men being that filled with energy, semen and confidence. So, they will do anything to destroy that. They will do anything to get used to go being a pussy-whipped beta male that will do whatever they want, that will worship the pussy, because they know once you release, once you go back to ejaculating, whether it's porn or having sex, you're going to become addicted to sex again. You're going to chase them. That's what they want. They want you to become this loser that constantly chases them. I mean, you should chase women, but you shouldn't do it in a way that makes you look thirsty, and this what happens when you do it when you're constantly releasing. When you're on streaks of semen retention you're more confident, and when you do approach a woman it's because you generally like her and not because you're trying to bust a nut. It's not because you're being thirsty and you're like, "Oh, I gotta get sex anywhere I can find it." No. It is because you spot a quality woman and you want to generally talk to her. I've noticed that when I used to release I would become attracted to the most garbage low-quality woman. I mean, women that were very promiscuous, women that were very easy to say because that's all I could get back then. Back then I can only get the easy woman because I was a loser. I used to be a loser, and when I started retaining my semen, I started to attract more quality women. You'll notice that when you go longer periods of time, well, not only do you attract low-quality women, but you also attract more high-quality women. You attract the more feminine, more motherly natured women. Women that want to settle down and get married, who want to have children. That's because you are increasing your masculinity, and masculinity attracts femininity, and femininity are polar opposites and they attract each other. So, the more masculine you become, the more feminine woman you're going to attract, if that's what you're into. If you're into more feminine women, the more feminine women will become attracted to you. So, that was the second reason, and the third reason I believe as to why you attract more women and women become more attracted to you when you're on a semen retention streak is because you stopped masturbating, so you didn't trick your brain into things that you're constantly getting laid. So when you go longer and longer periods of time without getting a release, your body generally starts to give off pheromones to the opposite sex to attract them, because it knows that you haven't sex in a while. It knows that you haven't released that energy in a while, and it'll do anything to attract a mate. So, the more longer you go, the more women you will attract. But I do believe at some point that you're gonna reach a glass ceiling, and what I mean by this is that you're going to reach a point where you're gonna stop attracting every single woman, because it's impossible to attract every single woman. The women that are 80 years old are not going to become attracted to a 20-year-old man. It's going to be generally women that are fertile from the ages of 18 to the ages of pre-menopause, so before childbearing years are over, and this is because they can sense that you have high-quality sperm, and women that are more fertile, are going to become more attracted to you because they want that, and those are the reasons. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. I really do appreciate your support.